Okay, here we go. Now we could go a little bit longer here because it doesn't show a limit. We have It Happened to Jane, which I mentioned in one of my haul videos. I haven't watched it yet, but it's originally from 1959. I imagine it's completely harmless, as movies back then didn't need rating systems very often. The Italian Job. This one has a really strange looking case. I'll show what that looks like later. It's like it's just like a plastic sleeve. It's super flimsy and weird looking, and I don't like how it looks. Then we have It's Kind of a Funny Story. I wish I had a funny story for this one, honestly, because it's called It's Kind of a Funny Story. Sounds like maybe it's a comedy. You gotta figure that one out. Then I have the original black and white version of It's a Wonderful Life. It's the original black and white version from the 1946, looks like. And then a colorized version from 1989. Same disc. I don't know why I just showed that. Then we have The Invisible Man with its Blu-ray. Then we have Jack and Jill with Adam Sandler in both parts. That movie's pretty funny. I enjoyed it. Some of the humor is kind of inappropriate, sure, but it's Adam Sandler humor, if that says anything about it. Then we got Jack Reacher, Never Go Back, my favorite of the two. I do have a slot saved for the original, but I'm not a big fan of that one, so I may not end up getting it. Then there's Hunt for Red October, one of the Jack Ryan movies. I think James Earl Jones is in that one. Sean Connery. Jack Ryan, Shadow Recruit with Chris Pine. I think that's who's in that. And then we got all 4 of the Jaws movies. Should I do a ranking of these? I could. Jaws 2. I haven't seen them all recently enough to have a ranking fresh in mind. 3. But I think 3 would be at the bottom, with 4 in third place. Jaws of Revenge, number 4. Followed by 2 in second, and I think 1 would be the best. The visual effects aren't the greatest in those. The shark looks super fake by today's standards. At the time, I'm sure it looked real enough. Real enough for the intents of the movie. Another music album I have is Jessica Simpson, Irresistible. Haven't heard any of the songs on it. But I have it. There it is. It exists. Don't know anything about it. Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius. I think this is the movie based on the show. Or vice versa, the show based on that. Jingle All the Way, Family Fun Edition. Arnold tries to impress his son, played by Jake Lloyd, aka Child Anakin, from Phantom Menace. We have John Adams, a 3-disc miniseries. All the discs look the same. It's 6 parts or 7 parts in a documentary. Got the John Wick trilogy. The hole in the disc is the barrel of the gun. Very cool. That action franchise came out of nowhere and was a big hit. Chapter 2, holding a gun again, but not with the hole in the disc. And Si vis pacem parabellum, if you want peace, prepare for war. That's what I take away from chapter 3 there. Johnny English. Haven't seen it yet. Joseph Smith, Plates of Gold. Got this one at, I think, the DI one's for $1 or $2. This one I got from when we cleaned out the church. The Times and Teachings of Joseph Smith, Volume 1. I don't have Volume 2. I don't even think there is one. If there is, I'm not aware of it. Then we have an Journey to the Center of the Earth. This one has a different runtime than the one with Braden Fraser. But I don't know if it's a different movie. It could just be a different cut of the movie. I'll have to watch them both side by side to find out. Well, not side by side, but one after the other. Speaking of Braden Fraser, there's his Journey to the Center of the Earth. That one I've seen. That one's pretty good. And then we have Journey to the Mysterious Island. And these two, the number has 2 as in, let's go to this place. And then we have Joy to the World. Judy Moody and the Not Bummer Summer. The first time I saw that one and one of the kids threw up on Judy Moody, I was like, oh, well, that's kind of a bummer right there. Not an accurate title, because her summer was a bummer. Although she did have fun parts of it too, so not a complete waste of summer. Then we have the classic Jumanji, moving right along. That one's classic. Welcome to the Jungle is a good sequel, remake, whatever. Whatever it's trying to do, it does it well. Then we have the Next Level. Didn't work quite as well as Welcome to the Jungle. I think there's going to be another one called The Final Level or something. So I've got a slot for that. Then we have Jumper. I don't know if there's any more in that series. Let me know if there's any more in the series The Jumper. And I will try and track that down. If there is. But without knowing, moving right along, we got The Jungle Book. Classic Disney cartoon one. The not as classic, but still a Disney cartoon. We have Jungle Book 2. Never seen Jungle Book 2. I have seen Jungle Book 1. But it's been a long time. I have one of the live action versions, the newest one. From not too long ago. 2016 it looks like. We have all of the Jurassic Park movies. 1. 2, The Lost World. 3. Jurassic World number 4. And it's on Blu-ray as well. We have Fallen Kingdom with a slot for Dominion. Then we have Just Go With It on DVD. And Blu-ray. Mr. Adam Sandler and his lady friends on it. Just Like Heaven. The girl that he's like fist bumping on the disc is his fake girlfriend, and the girl with the orange bottom is the girl he's trying to make his girlfriend, or like gain as a girlfriend or something, however you want to phrase it. Not sound creepy because it's not. Excuse me. Then we have Just Mercy, about black rights, I think. Kill Bill Volume 1. Let me know what you think about the Kill Bill movies. I haven't seen them yet. And 2. I've been watching so many different things right now. I did watch Hostels Part 1. And I started Part 2. The first one, it's not trying to be anything all that special. It's a Quentin Tarantino movie. very brutal. Maybe a little too sexualized for what it's trying to do. But I enjoyed it. It was alright. Kindergarten Cop with a slot for the sequel. The King and I. I've not watched this one yet. Is it worth checking out? King of the Ants. I think that's either a gangster movie or something. I don't know. The old 60s Kong vs. Godzilla and King Kong Escapes. I think that's included in that TOHO franchise that I had mentioned. I'm not sure how it's pronounced. I don't want to say something wrong or dirty. Then I have 2 copies of Peter Jackson's King Kong. It's like 3 hours on, or something like that, or some ridiculous amount. The King's Speech, I think it's about, like, I can't remember which king, but he had some sort of speech problem where he cursed a lot. So that's why that one is rated R, because he curses a lot. Then we have Kiss Kiss Bang Bang with blue bullets and red lipstick on the disc. A Knight's Tale. Knives Out 1. 2 is yet to be released. A DVD and a Blu-ray of Knock Knock that look exactly the same, so I'm just going to show that one. Knowing that one's an end-of-the-world prediction type movie that Nicolas Cage starred in. It's one of his less whimsical, funny roles, and it's more serious tone to it. We have Kronk's New Groove. I think I do not have a slot for Emperor's New Groove. Probably put it under E for Emperor, so there you go. Lady and the Tramp. DVD. Blu-ray. Lady in the Water. That was alright. Yeah. Lamb of God. Cleaning the church stuff. Last Descent, a very sad story about these brothers that go exploring an ancient cave system. One ends up getting fatally stuck. Doesn't make it. An angel visits him of his son, his yet unborn son, and he's like, I gotta survive for my kid. But he ends up dying, which is really sad. And they end up closing off the cave system to act as a tomb for him because they couldn't safely extract him. Sad story. That's a Blu-ray. Then we have Last House on the Left. Last Leaf. Last Mimsy. Last of the Last movies. Last Witch Hunter. That one's pretty good. I watched it a little while ago. There's hair on my screen. It bugs me. League of Extraordinary Gentlemen has a cool gold case. Gold colored case. This one you can't really tell what it is, but it's Left Behind 1. And then we have one that's easier to read. Left Behind 2, Tribulation Force. I'm missing the third one. Can't remember what it's called, though. A Legacy More Precious Than Gold. The True Discovery of the California Gold, I guess. Legend of Tarzan. Samuel L. Jackson is in this one, I think. Margot Robbie. Don't remember who's playing Tarzan. but I remember those two characters. Pretty sure Margot Robbie was Jane. Then we got Legends of the Fall, my bad. Close enough, but The Adventures of Clutch Powers. I do have a lot of Lego properties here, so we're in the Lego verse, that's what I like to call it. Lego Club DVD from 2011. The Search for the Golden Weapons, Ninjago. Then Ninjago Season 1, I call it Season 2 because Season 1 in my mind is when they go for the Golden Weapons. The second disc of that season is the same disc in red. Let's go ahead and show it though. There you go. Then we have Lego Batman 2 DC Superheroes as a movie. They took the cutscenes from the game and compiled them into a movie. It works. It's good. It's not amazing. And then there's the Lego movie, the original. Second disc has Wild Style on it. I'll go ahead and show that here. There you go. And we got Justice League versus Bizarro League, where I got my Bat Zorro Lego figure. Then we have the Indominus Escape, Lego Jurassic World. The Legend of Isla Nublar, Part 1, or Disc 1. It has like 5 parts on it. My bad. Legend of Isla Nublar, Disc 2. Has the rest of it. And then in the same continuity is Double Trouble. So, there you go. Lego continuity. Lego Justice League Cosmic Clash. Lego Scooby-Doo Blowout Beach Bash. Watched that with my friend Austin a while back. It's pretty good. Gotham City Breakout Lego Justice League. The good Lego Batman movie that I thoroughly enjoyed. I hope they make another one. The second disc with Robin on it there. And with only one disc, the thing that kind of killed the Lego movie franchise, Lego Ninjago. Which is weird because it's not a bad movie, it just didn't do all that well. Lego The Flash. Should I put that with the rest of my Flash stuff? Maybe. Should I put it with the rest of DC stuff? Maybe. Lego, really? Dang, I keep dropping things, sorry. Lego Batman Family Matters. Robin, Batwoman, and Batman on the disc. Batwoman is one of the newer characters, I think. Not one of their, like, hard-hitting, oh yeah, this one's gonna do really well type characters. Lego Movie 2, the second part, pun intended, because Legos come in parts. The second disc, not only is it pink, but it also has a different character on it, so there you go. And then the last of my Lego movies is Shazam, Magic and Monsters. Then there's Leon the Professional. This one version's just called The Professional. Don't ask me why. I don't know. Leroy and Stitch. A good Stitch movie. Let Not Your Heart Be Troubled. If you're being pervasively lied to for the last 2 years. Let Virtue Garnish Thy Thoughts, Part 1. Or Disc 1, I think. The second disc looks the same, it just has a different runtime on it. So, moving on. We got Lethal Weapons 1 and 2. 3. And the only one that I have that's rated Number 4. All the Lethal Weapon movies. The other 3 are in an unrated director's cut, I think. Type thing. Let's Scare Julie. This movie was kind of creepy, actually. It didn't scare me per se, but it was creepy. Lilo and Stitch. Classic Disney movie. Lilo and Stitch 2. One I've watched more than the original. Lincoln Chronicles. Discs 1 and 2 are the same. 3 and 4 are the same as this. I think every 2 discs are the same design. And then they switch it up. I don't know, well, this one looks like it's on 3 discs. My bad. Disc 3. Or disc 5, I mean. And disc 8 through 10 look like that. Then we have Lincoln the movie. With Kylo Ren in it. Not the character, but the person. Adam Driver. Lion King, the original. I have all the animated Lion King movies, not the new one. Might not get the new one, but the completionist in me might force me to get it. I might make it so I get it. Lion King 1.5. Silly fun there. Lion King 2, so is Pride. In the Lion community, pride is family. Lion King 2, again. This one's the Blu-ray. Lives of Service. Lone Ranger with Johnny Depp. As Tonto. Looney Tunes. We got Looney Tunes Golden Collection Volume 4. Discs 1 and 2 look exactly the same. Not real copies, obviously. Lorax. It's been a while since I watched that. Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings 2. Rings 3. All theatrical. I've never seen the theatrical version of Return of the King. If I were to watch that, I'd be like, hey, there's a lot missing in this. Because there would be. If you're used to the extended version. Extended version of Fellowship. 2 discs. Only showed the first one. Disc 2, or 2 Towers. Again on 2 discs. And the only version of the Return of the King that I've seen, the extended version. I've only ever seen the theatricals for the first 2. Then we got a random disc 6 of Lost in Space from the 60s. Don't know if it's season 1, 2, 3, whatever. It is what it is. Never watched it because I want to get the rest first. Lost in Space from the 90s. Movie. That I have seen. Not recently, but it was good. Lucy. I have a friend named Lucy. She's really cool. Machete. Started as a fake trailer in a movie. And from what I've heard, the fake trailer was better than the thing itself. Oops. Madagascar. Escape to Africa, Madagascar 2. Madagascar 3. Europe's Most Wanted. Merry Madagascar. Merry is like Christmassy, I think. Party with the Penguins of Madagascar. Mad Men Season 1, Disc 1 through 4. Season 2, Discs 1 through 4. Season 4, or 3, Discs 1 through 4. Should want you to start watching the show. An older version of Magnificent Seven. Blu-ray. Denzel Washington in Magnificent Seven. Also one of the only movies I can think of where Chris Pratt's character gets killed. Like, killed dead. Not blipped. Dead. I know it's been a weird couple of years, or a weird few years on this planet, or on Earth, but he's dead, right? Not blipped, dead. Maleficent 1. Be able to see it better on Blu-ray. The disc, I mean. See? Told you. Maleficent 2. Mistress of Evil. And it's Blu-ray. We're almost done with this case. Man from U.N.C.L.E. March of the Penguins. Theatrical Martian. Extended Martian Blu-ray. That theatrical was DVD. Oh, and that one does include the theatrical as well. And the Marvel Universe has begun with Adventures in Babysitting. Next Avengers Heroes of Tomorrow. That's an interesting one about the kids of the Avenger characters. Ultimate Avengers 1 and 2. Blu-ray. Avengers Confidential. Black Widow and Punisher. Blu-ray. Big Hero 6. Big fan of that movie. Want them to make another one where Tadashi ends up being evil. Staging his own death. Black Panther. Marvel Knights cartoons type thing. Blade 1 and 2. Blade Trinity and House of Chthon. I talked about those a little bit in my ranking video. Blade, the series, disc 1, 2, 3, and 4 all look the same as that one. This is where I'm going to call it off for tonight. Good night. It's about 10 p.m. in Washington right now. The state, the real Washington, not the wretched hive of scum and villainy that is D.C. Don't like D.C. at all. Cool stuff there. Too much corruption.